Oh, all right, here we go. There's the audio. Oh my gosh, thank you for that, Keys, for letting me know, and thank y'all for joining me here today. Steve, thank you for letting me know. There we are, says Steve. All right, now says Keys. What's up, PJ, and everyone else joining us here on Behance, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. Did I say Twitter twice? I don't know. Probably. What's up to SLPPRICE joining us on the Discord already? Let's jump right on in. What are we here to talk about today? What are we working on? Check the couple announcements on the description of the video so that you know what's going on. Especially next month, I have a art show that I am. It's a solo art show that I'm putting my art together for this month, and we have a summer camp that we're starting next week, so we'll be pretty busy. And and I won't be streaming during my early morning, normal mornings for the next 2 weeks, or for the rest of this month actually, because that's how long there is left in this month, 2 weeks. So make sure you check out, stay tuned and check out the YouTube channel Vector Maestros or the Twitter Vector Maestro so that you can see any updates on when I'm going live, because I usually like to go ahead and let me double check. I may go ahead and stream in the evening when I get a chance and I'm painting. So, boom, boom, boom. All right, so we good, right? Okay. All right, I can hear myself, and it sounds like the audio is working now. And PJ says, I fail lip reading. Yeah, that's tough, right? Big ups to Fire Jimmy Flame. What's up in the house? And Steve Martin's got an update. I ordered a small batch of Sticker Mule stickers, and they came out fantastic. Awesome. I mean, Sticker Mule is just an amazing godsend for artists. And there's a few other sticker companies out there, but Sticker Mule always has a sale going on, so it's really cool to turn your art into some stickers. Which reminds me, I need to turn some of this art into stickers myself. Yeah. Let's go ahead and share my screen so I can show you what's going on over here. Pulling up the, let's see, pulling up. That's what's happening. Pulling up the file. Let me see if I got the file. There it is. So like a girl. Version 5. There it is. Oh, that's a Word. I keep opening the Word file. That can be right. There it is right there. Vector Book 5. Let's take a look and see how far we are on this book that I'm trying to finish by this weekend. By this week, I think. Let me see. The deadline. Come on, calendar. I just need the calendar. Is in on the 15th, I think. Let me see. The 15th is June 15th, so that's a Saturday, and I got a lot of stuff to do right now. But this is my task is to finish. I'm gonna shift some of these things around like this and this because I want to finish the book today. And another quick announcement is that I'm gonna stream tonight. Yes, I'm streaming the gaming tonight. I've been missing out on the gaming streams because of various schedule reasons, but we got some cool stuff to talk about when it comes to gaming on your iPad or my on my official Real Gaming on my there you go right there it goes. Ooh, I don't know. You can't see that. It's kind of hard to see. So my video's way behind. Come on, video. What's going on with you? And in any case, this is there it goes. It's catching up. Come on. There we go. All right. Just had to do something here. But there it is. Look. Yes. I'll talk more about it in this evening's stream. So there it is. A lot of cool stuff happening. Yes, Keith, I'm already on part 6. And if you want to check out the full playlist, go to YouTube on Vector Maestros channel. It's just the way it sounds, Vector Maestros, and you can see all of it. I'm gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on my camera for a second. Let's see what happens here. And let me restart this camera. Let's see. I'm on. There it goes. Okay. All right. It looks like we're back on. All right. Just had to reset this camera. All right. Here we go. Okay. So let's see. What should we do? What should we do? We need to go over what we worked on, so that way Keys and everyone else is up to date on what's happening. And this is why I'm finishing this book. At least enough pages, not the whole book, but just enough pages to submit for this award, where they're looking for unpublished, brand new children's books that have a few let me see, where is it, conditions, where is it? I think it's around here. Quality of submission, incorporation of diversity mission statement, and quality of portfolio. So these are very important things, and that's good. It's basic, to the point. It tells you what they're about, and so I'm ready for it. And here's all the info that you need to know, technical stuff. Here's the dealing with the portfolio here, and with the book information. And here, and here is the info on the statement, mission statement. So if you want in on this and you have a children's book that you want to share that you have been working on and you feel like you're ready, then go ahead and check out that link. I think I did not put that link in the description of the video, so there you go. All right, we're done there. All right, so here's where we left off yesterday. Oh my gosh, let me see where we left off yesterday. Yesterday we left off, oh, that's where we are now, right here, Vector 4. And then some of you remember, all right, so I worked on the cover artwork. I used the same artwork for inside outline drawing, and then I started to lay out some of the text. We worked on some of the background artwork, and here is the girl. And Bree and I were talking about the character, and Bree remembers when I first wrote out this story, it was much different, and you can see all of it on my Behance projects. It was a little different because it, let me see if I can get close this way. I don't know how my camera. It's a little different because when I first started the story, it was very simple, and it was inspired by the news that we were gonna have a granddaughter. And so immediately, as soon as was told we was gonna have a granddaughter, I started drawing up this idea and of the story. And I already had some artwork with me and my grandson, and he's 8 now. And but I used to do drawings of my grandson. So I thought that I would do a story for my granddaughter, and or inspired by my granddaughter. She hasn't seen it yet, and she's already 4 now. So it's been a long time. I'm gonna turn 5 this year in a few months. So it's been over 5 years ago when I started this story, and that was based. And I started the story when I was taking a workshop with Tamika Grooms, and she is here on Instagram. I mean on Behance, and you'll see a lot of her artwork, and it's all children's book illustration. And she got a few books. She's real hardcore when it comes to the books. She's published a couple of books. She's a published author and illustrator. And so she was sharing her insight, and I started thinking about, well, I'm sitting here listening to a workshop on children's books. What do? I come up with a children's book. Why not? And that's what I did, right? So I started working on this. And, and the artwork's changed slowly, and I've had a couple of reviews with mentors where they review my story. They help me see my hero's journey and worked on how I frame certain things to fit the demographic that I want. So it's gone through a lot of changes, and I haven't had time to really work on it and make it what I want it to be. So, and so finally, early this year, I told myself that I was going to have to finish this book and go ahead and have something out there. and I went ahead and started working on it. And then I saw the call for artists and stories. I was like, it's my time. Let's go ahead and do this. So that's why I'm trying to wrap this up in the next few days. Keith says he's interesting, but only for American artists. So while I do not qualify, I will share that with other artists in the U.S. I know about. There you go. Awesome. There might be other opportunities in your country. There are definitely organizations out there that are focused on resources for artists and illustrators and writers. Keith says, funny, over the years I started out doing kids' books for nieces and nephews, and how now they are like teenagers. You can see some samples in my Behance page. Awesome, Steve. We will check it out. Jareen, what's up? On Facebook says, I truly enjoy your art. What other programs do you recommend for book illustrating that does not require a subscription? I've been using Adobe since 2005 when they had Create Suite, but the monthly subscription is not feasible for me right now. That's a great question. And let me see. Look, we're going to have a little inception moment. My man David Cohen, what's up? Looking into Create as open source and versatile. Yes. Good answer. Okay, so here's a suggestion. Go to Vector Maestros and look for that's my website, Vector Maestros, and I'm going to share the link in a minute. And then go to resources, and under resources is Vector Apps. So let me get that link, copy, and paste it in the boom, 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 and the page here. All right. So when you look at this, I'm pasting on the chat. So when you look at this page, Vector Maestro's website, /Vector Apps, it has more than just Vector Apps, but it does have a few free ones. A lot of them are free. Inkscape is free. That is a vector drawing app, and it's available on Mac and Windows and Linux, I believe, and it's free. Let's see. Of course, Keith just said Affinity Designer. That's good, but that one is on sale. As a matter of fact, right now, I think it's on sale. Oops, I should do it this way. Let me see. Yeah, 50% off. Let me see. Let's go like that. So if you want to spend money on an app and buy it one time, then here it is. Desktop and iPad apps. And I think for less than $200, you get everything. So that's Designer 2, but there it is, the universal license for all of these apps right here. It's under $100. Ooh. And so you get a lot. But Designer is the app that has vector and pixel-based artwork. Back on this page, Vector Inc. is online in Google, and it's on Google Play and online, and it's sort of free, and it's vector art. There's some things that you want to unlock, so you want to pay for it. Boxy SVG is free, and it's online, Mac and Windows. High Paint is free on the iPad. So if you want some, if you have an iPad and you want to use an app that's like Procreate, which is Procreate is right here also. These two apps are the same, but High Paint is free and it comes with ads, and Procreate you have to pay for, which is not a whole lot of money anyways. So these are great options right here, and they export to all the different file types that you need. Check your printer, check the specs of where you would print your book if you're going to do it yourself. So you can find out what the file formats are required. I don't know if Procreate supports text. I can't remember. All right. So then Infinite Painter. This is an Android app. It is a great app. Linearity. It's a vector app. Canvas. I can't remember. What's it about? Drawing software that does everything you need. All right. Come on. Free trial. Vector and raster graphics. Interesting. Canvas Draw. So it looks like photo manipulation. Create perfect curves. So it has a pen tool. Yeah, some of these are worth exploring. There's a whole bunch of them. I have a whole bunch of them on this page. So check it out. Pencil to D is a drawing animation app. And this is open source, so it's free. This one is free. Let me see. Oh my God. All right, so it looks like some animation and some 3D. Anchor. I'm trying to remember what it was. I've tried all of these, a lot of these. It's free. Vector art on the desktop or Android or Mac OS. Or Launch Online. Let me see what's the anchor here. It says, I think I have this already. It's got low reviews and I don't see any payment. Let me see. What's new? Safety. It doesn't say. So, any case, check out a lot of these. Pixlr, GIMP, Pixel Art, Amadine, Vector Art, Vector Q, Vector Drawing, and Logo Designs, and other. These two are the same app, but one's for Android. Oh no, not this one. This one and Vector Ink are the same app, but one's for Android and the other one is for iOS. So there. Whew. Whew. You asked a question, I gave you an answer. That's how we do around here. Yes. All right, let me move some of these things. I just realized they're in the way. You're in the way, man. There it is. So yeah, hopefully that's plenty to get started, right? David Cohen says Inkscape is pretty solid, not very pretty user interface. No, it's not, but it's free and it's open source, and they constantly update it every year. So that's awesome. And Affinity Publishing sure can do layout, not as good as InDesign, but it's integrated well with Affinity Designer. There you go, David. Thank you for those that feedback. But there it is, Inkscape. I thought they had 14, 1.4 already out. I think they have 1.4 beta, not the final piece. I have done a couple of pieces in Inkscape. Look at that, that's nice. And so it depends on your art style and the devices that you have. So there you go, done. I shared the link in the chats, so go for it. All right, so back to the drawing. So this is what I left off with yesterday. And I was still working on some of the poses. And remember when we left off yesterday, I was trying to just kind of play around with some of these fingers to make them better because they were terrible. And so yesterday afternoon, I got back on the drawing, this, and I said to myself, I need to finish these top layer of pages, just this top right here. I want all of these pages complete. That's what I want. And so I'm going to leave this up here because I want to show you how I've gone from this. Oh, and then I did another one that is not in here. What happened to that? I did another drawing for this and I didn't like it. All right, so this is what I left off. And here's where we ended up with right here. There it is. So this is better in terms of face, text, and detail is better than this one. There's a difference. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like at the eyeglass doctor, they're like, number 1, number 2. Oh, Krita. Thank you, Keys. Krita, open source, multi-platform. Krita, who else said something about, you said Affinity. I seen Krita, Medibang, and Ibis. Those are amazing. Medibang is free all the way through on all platforms. I need to list that on my page. All right, but here it is. Here's the drawing 1, and this is the one I ended up with last night as I was working on this, and this is the one I ended up with on the stream yesterday. I was on the stream working on this, and it doesn't look so good. Another example of another drawing is going to be this one, so check that out. And then let's take a look at this one. Oops, come on. Right there, check it out. So we have 1 and 2. 1, 2. And so, as I was saying early on the stream, is that these characters is based on my granddaughter. I started drawing her before I knew her, before she was born. And now I have tons of pictures of her, and I've been around her lots of time. So she has that face. She does that face sometimes, like that. But I didn't like the body, and I did not like the features of the head. I didn't like the neck. The neck is way too forward, and so I decided to redraw it. The fingers, whatever, the fingers. Oh my God, fingers. But when I redid the artwork, I went ahead and fixed the face. I tried to soften some of the features. I'm just I have this art block when it comes to making softer characters. I don't know. So here is the rest of the pages. All right, so I reworked the cover also. Let me get back to the cover. Here's the cover, and I had already started to add a drop shadow to the word girl. I like that throw like a girl, but I might have to change that color or something. It's too dark. This is supposed to be a city in the background, but you know, just keeping it simple for now. And so here's the character, right? I wanted to have the curly kind of hair on the head. The fingers do not look good, and then I did that. The fingers still don't look so good because they're too hard. I need a rounder edges as a child. Gotta go. Okay, thank you, David, for hanging out. I gotta round them out a little bit more, and it's just something that I'm gonna have to struggle with. And what can you do about it? I mean, like, you gotta just work through it and then figure it out later. You'll come up with better options on how to draw it later. You'll think of something better later. In the meantime, I just gotta keep working and drawing on this. So that's it. So there's the info that I have for the file that I can remind myself, and here is the full top layer of the pages. I have not worked on the backgrounds, what I wanted to do, but I am going to touch on two things for today's stream, and we're going to focus on this page. Whew. So let's go ahead and get rid of this one. We have Throwbook Vector version 5. That's the file name that I'm using, and as this is locally on my computer, and only since I plan to do the rest in Illustrator on desktop and not the iPad. Even though if you have the file on the Creative Cloud, then you can use the iPad or desktop anytime you want. There's a question: is each spread an artboard? Is all one giant artboard? Each spread is an artboard. Each is two artboards. So let's take a look. There's artboard number 5, artboard number 6. And so I formatted this, and I think I have a Behance profile project that has templates that you can download. I will find that for you in a second. But as you can see, excuse me, that each one of these is an artboard right here. These are all different artboards. They're all different artboards. Look at this. Look at it. Let's go to our window, artboards. And we have a total of 36 artboards. That's how big the book is going to be, 36 pages. That includes the cover. So the inside pages is 32 pages. And we have the cover design right here. That's the cover design. The first two artboards, and the inside cover is right here. The next, the third page in, and then we have the first page of the actual book, and then the book starts as soon as you flip that first page. Boom, there's the first spread, and here's gonna be the last inside page, cover page, and then this is the last page that you flip after the end of the last spread. So I kind of organized that in a certain way, knowing how I am going to export this. And the reason why I have it all in Illustrator this way is because you can export all this together as a PDF, separate as a PDF, together and separate as PNGs and JPEGs, all of that. It's amazing what you can do with artboards in Adobe Illustrator. So yeah, thank you for that question, Steve. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, now here on this, my projects. There you go. I was trying to get it to show up. Where's she at? She's right here. No, there's no projects, nothing to download there. Come on, where is it? It's right here. Yeah, this one has assets. So let's look for the projects that have assets. This has assets. That has a coloring book. It's free to download. All right. Storyboard template. No, not it. Let me see. Where is it? Did I get rid of it already? I did a project early this year. I must have got rid of it. This says train templates. Where is that New Year project? Maybe it's in Vector Maestros. I have resources for you. Let me see. In January. Let me see, January. Connect the dots. Drawing with vector. Multi-board file. Oh, maybe it's in February. Oh, man, I try to stay organized. Pro tips: the creative workflow. Okay. Keyboard shortcuts. Okay. Artboards for the pros. I think that's it. That's the one. Dropbox. Is this still live? Let's see. Comic book template, comic book single template, comic book template, comic book artboards, 3 pages template. So there's a template. I thought I did a better one. Artboards in Adobe Photoshop. I did create some files for, so this is another one. I'm gonna share some of these links in case you want them. There it is. This is the one I want. There it is. That's it. Let's see, download link. Yes, come on. I'm testing something. There it is. That's the one. Okay, so I found the link. Here you go. So this stream was focused on the artboards and AI on Illustrator for the making of children's books, calendars, and in different, let me see, AI templates. Here we go, right there. Calendars, children's books, and comic books. So I have some templates that you can download from this link that I just shared. It's AI on AI making a calendar for 2024. And so if you scroll down on that page, you'll see a download link where you can download some of these templates and watch the live stream that breaks down all these different things that that have to do with that template itself. I wonder what happened. I don't have that project on Behance. I thought I did. But back to my projects. Yes, a lot of these projects do have some downloadable content. There's that downloadable content right here. And some of the downloadable content is reserved for subscribers. So not everything is free, but there's a lot of free stuff. And if you want all the free stuff, then it's just a small monthly contribution to be part of Vector Maestros, which you can join right there as subscribers. Okay, yes, that is my Hey Rule the Hawk right there. Thank you, Steve. I love Ancient Gods. There goes Quetzaltipoca. And part of my brewery brand design, I use different gods for the beer design. So yes, I'm slowly building out this project to get better and better and better at it. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. And I need to update this. This is gonna be an update right here. This is where I have the project Throw Like a Girl, and you can see how it started and how the story goes, and then the original first story. The artwork for the first story, I had already drawn the story. I thought I was okay. And this is in Illustrator. That's an Illustrator iPad. And then as you can see how the story developed, and I worked through some of these parts. And then finally how the cover has developed. I still got to add a bunch of more stuff, but I will be updating it later today. Whew. I won't get into imposition today, but we'll be interested when you get there. What's imposition? All right, we're going to talk about that, Steve. All right. So because I know I'm going to upload this to Amazon Kindle Direct Printing, then I have organized my artboards in a way that's going to help me put it all together. And like I said, I shared the link where you can download some of these templates and you can then use my artboards. Or you can just make it yourself. It's not that hard. It's really easy. I can just show you really quick. There we go. New file. Determine the size of your book. So say 8.5. 8.5 by 11 is the height. We want 36 artboards. Right there, it says 36. And I'm going to click on more settings so I can figure this out. Let's see. I want a column. So these are columns. So I want 12 columns. So that can have 3 rows of 12 artboards. My, let's see, the distance spacing is 1 inch. That's good. 1 inch of spacing. I'm not worried about the bleed. There it is. That's it. Create document. Boom. There it is. Now I get my artboard tool. Select this artboard. Select that artboard. Select that artboard. I'm going to select every other artboard. And this is how you make spreads. You got it, and then move it over. Boom! Just like that. And now you save this as a file. Save as. And it's a 36-page artboards template. Boom. And I'm just going to save it somewhere. Let me see. Do I have a templates? I don't have a templates folder. Let me just go ahead, templates. There it is, and there we go. Save it. I can use a cloud document. Save as a cloud document, so I can save it to the cloud and keep and work on it on the iPad. So let's go with that. Page artboards. Boom, save it, and I can show, and it shows up on my iPad now. Boom, just like that. And I just made a template. Oh my God, that's it. It's simple. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right, let me close that out. Every time I choose an 8.5 by 11, it outputs an insanely large file, definitely way bigger than 8.5 by 11. That's because when you export the files or the artboards, you have to pay attention to the resolution that you're exporting in. And so, and when you create the file, you're not wrong, Jimmy Flame. You got to pay attention to your resolution. Let me see. Is there resolution here? Yeah. Raster effects. You see? So you have to make sure you select that and have it set. So when you export, it fits the 8.5 by 11, whatever size measurement you want. When I work on Illustrator vector art, I want to export it in high resolution at 300 dpi. So even an 8.5 by 11 is going to turn to 8 by 3. It's 24. 8 times 3 is 24. And a half. So 25.5 inches. That is a lot, right? That is pretty big. No. 8.5. It's 25,000. 8.5 by 300. I don't know. It's a lot of pixels. It's huge. It's huge. So yeah, you got to pay attention to how you do the math. And I just messed that math up. That is almost a godsend. Thank you, Steve. PJ says, in position, which pages are combined by opposite page 1 as opposed to 32 or whatever the last page is? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So yeah, depending on your printer, you may need to be able to have that set in a particular way. And InDesign is perfect for that. So if I have an issue with having to export the file in a format that shows the opposite pages, that page 1 is the back of the last page, page 36 or 32, then that file format of the PDF needs to show that. Then I will either open up an InDesign file and work it that way, or find a template and then drop in my images, because I can still export all of this as a JPEG, each individual one, or PNG, high resolution, whatever you want when it comes to Illustrator. Amazon books have glue binding, so imposition isn't an issue. Correct, PJ. And right now I'm doing this for the submission of that drawing art contest. So we'll see you know, they only expect to have a PDF that has a couple of spreads. And when I get to the printing of it, then I have to figure it out, you know. I'm still stuck in the 300 DPI world is how we learn. That's right, Jimmy Flame. Let's see. Good. Right, cool. Still love my Stitchbound books. And got to keep that in mind, talking about Stitchbound and so on. If keys is that you have to be careful for the gutter. Depending on who you're going to print, you need to be careful about that gutter right there. There's going to be things to keep in mind when the ways in which the printing is going to happen, and keep in mind that some of that is going to get folded into the book. And so when you open the book, things are going to be stuck. Let me just grab a comic book. This is why some comic books have a let's see, they have the white space in the middle. You know, of course you do the panels and all that, but you try to not have any artwork in the middle that's going to get cut off, unless you're doing a spread, and then it depends on the size of the book. Let me see, any spreads in here? This is my man, Jay Gonzo, who made this book. My books. Did I take my books? I think they're downstairs. And so you have to be careful about how the pages fold out, the kind of stitching and binding, so that things don't get lost in the middle. PJ works for a printing house, if I can recall correctly. And Creep, says PJ Cassell. Yeah, is that the? Oh, what is Creep? That's something else. So yeah, you throwing a bunch of stuff at me. It's all good. It's all good. We all learning, so keep it coming. No worries. All right. So that's how far I've gotten. What I'm gonna do today after the stream is finish all these pages, the background. It's gonna be simple. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. I want to keep it kind of abstract like this. But today's stream, what I want to do is try some. What do we call it? Try some two things, texture and texture and brushes. So let me see if I can do this. If I can find this. Let me see Illustrator. Illustrators. There's these videos, Illustrator tricks. Let me see that. I learn a lot by watching other videos. And there's a couple of artists and creators I follow on Instagram also. There he goes. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's a better way of doing things. Think. Let me see. I've seen it. And I've seen other artists do it. Let me see on Instagram. Let me see. Am I logged in to the correct one? Yep. Follow a lot of creators in Instagram and Twitter. I want to say it was. Let me think. I'm looking at a bunch of artists, and I only follow good artists. All right, that's cool. The Blob. There you go. Look, this is my Instagram. I follow nothing but artists. Anytime I see something I don't want to see, I get rid of people. I unfollow. And a bunch of ads. All right. There goes Procreate. Oh, that's cool. Oh my God, that's awesome. Let's see. That's crazy. Let me think. No, I can't. Basically, there's a couple of brushes that you can use where it'll give you some texture on the artwork for vector art. And so I'm going to see if we can figure this out. And then we're done for today. And then that's why I'm blocking you, Jimmy Flame. I know. I follow you, bro. I don't block you. You're so crazy. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. That's right. Thank you, Jimmy Flame. So currently working in Texas. Flashing back to my print every day so you provide this insight and PTSD. Steve Martin says PJ. And if that printing house does limited runs for artists, because I've seen houses that do not look at printing runs below a total cost of $10,000. Yeah. So you have to look. Lulu.com is a good place to go through, and Amazon. All right. Lulu and Amazon. All right, got it. So let's do one thing first. So one thing that I know how to do is we're gonna look for paper texture. You know, I could also go through Adobe Stock, but here we go. Look, free pick. Okay. Let me see what you got. Free pick. That's a cool looking texture. That one's nice. That's more like a canvas. That's a paper sort of texture. Let me see. That's the wall texture looking like. That looks like paper. Vectizi, what's up? I'm looking for cold. Let's see, cold press. I like cold press paper. It is very yeah. There you go. That's cold press. Yeah, it's too much. Oh, it could be. Yeah, because it has more of that watercoloring. Does that say Adobe Stock? Let's see. Let's click on it. I don't think I have, okay, free paper texture. Make sure it says free right there at Adobe Stock. Let me see, where is it? Yeah. I don't want my picture getting in the way. This one's good. It says license, free license, or it has a free. Let me click on it. It's pretty big. License for free. Okay, thank you, Adobe Stock. Download. There we go. Let's download it and let's put it where it belongs. Let's see. Inside the throw. Okay, we're gonna actually. You know what? I have a template. Let's go here. Remember, I made a template. There it is. There you go. Paper texture. Got it. Boom. Save it. Oh yeah, and it's 5,000 by 34. Oh my gosh. Oh. The generative fill feature in Photoshop can do some cool paper textures, like wild style textures. Ooh. Oh, Steve says, I lived and died on cold press artboard. Okay, so PJ says, creepers describe as traveling pages, sort of. Take a sheet of paper, cut into 4 quarters, stack them and fold them. The center fold sticks out past the others, and the shot might have face trim. The pages with the face trim look like the subject matter is too close to the edge. Oh, yeah. So it's important to know how you're going to print your book so you can organize the artwork on the page correctly. And so you have to also pay attention for full bleed and the trim, paper trim. So yeah, it's a lot to think about when it comes to making your own books. All right, so here we go. Let's go into 2024 templates. And Jimmy Flame was talking about generative fill for some cool paper textures. Okay. Yes, that's a good idea too. Paper textures for in Adobe Firefly, you could probably make them. All right, so here's Adobe Stock paper, and I'm just going to drop it into Illustrator. There it goes, Adobe Illustrator. Let's going to call that paper texture. Got it. And zoom out a little bit. Here it is. Let's go ahead and make it fit right there. Ooh. All right. Now my camera's in the way. I can't see, man. Let me see. Okay, so now I need to go through my. What did I do? Where is it? Am I missing it? I don't see it. There it is, right here. Transparency, multiply, and look, we got a little bit of texture here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Good. Okay, maybe it's a little too strong, so let's make it 50%. There you go, it's still there. Oh. It's not too bad. Okay. All right. I like it. I think it's okay. And it's like a little off-white. It's not all the way white. lock it. We're done there. That's it. So now I just need to figure out my brushes. So here's the techniques. Let's see where we at. Spread one. That's it. Spread one. And so we have the girl here. We have the text and the background. So let me turn these two off. And there's the background, right? In the background, we have a mask. And inside of that mask, we have all these different layers with artwork in it. And I had a trick for how I made the layers inside of the this mask, and I forgot already how it goes, but it's all right. Let me lock all of this up. Let's see if I can make a new layer. When I make a new layer, it makes a layer there. Can I bring it in? It won't let me bring it in here. It doesn't let me do layers in here. What did I do? How did I make these layers? I forgot. Oh, groups. That's how you bring them in. So let's work. No worries. Let's work on this. I just need a moment to remind myself how I do anything. All right, so let's get the pen tool. Zoom in a little bit and go click here like this. Boom, got that. Let's go look for our brushes. They're not here. So let's go to Window, Brushes. And they're over here. Looking at our brushes, look at that. This one's got a little texture on it. Interesting. Just the first one that's right there, the basics. Let's get a stroke. Make that like a 10. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. And let's get our color. Boom, and get rid of fill color and just use the outline color. There we go. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Grab this and go like that. I don't know what I'm doing, but that looks all right. That's crazy. Okay, so that's layer 108 right there. And so that is that's not the brush I want, but let's look for more brushes. Open brush library, borders, bristle brush. There you go, bristle, decorative. Let's go bristle. For chisel, my bristle. Let's see what these do. Select that stroke, and let's change that color so you can see. And there's the stroke right there. What is that? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So there are a couple of cool little textures here. I still like this one better. And I had like a 10 or something, right? Okay, so what if I look for a different, through a different library? And there's brushes that you can download, and I have not taken the time to look for more brushes. I actually have a ton of brushes. And I don't see, and you can make your own brushes too. I can't remember where I have my brushes. It's all good. Vector packs, grunge brushes. Oh, look at that. Boom. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh. The only reason why I don't draw with these brushes from the get-go is because they weigh down the file. The Illustrator file starts to hurt. For chisel my bristle. Yes, a lot of good information on the pretty bad in quality, the latter more than the former, and boasting output are sort of a game of chance. Yeah, you know, Keys is correct about the quality in Lulu and Amazon. However, if you're just printing out something for yourself, I think it's a quick, easy option to do something. If you're gonna do mass produce and you're looking to brand yourself, then yeah, you need to find better quality printers. Let's see. You can spread days looking through Kyle's brushes, but they are free to Adobe users. That's correct, Steve. There's a ton of brushes thanks to Kyle. All right. So right now I'm looking through the brushes, trying to find. Let me see. What was that? Open brush library. Yes. Vector pack. Hand drawn. Let me see. Look, I can just change this. Oh my gosh, there you go. This is good. I like how that looks right there. This stroke right there. I wish it just had that stroke because it's kind of similar to this stroke. But you know what? I'm gonna stay with the first one. It's gonna go like that. You see that? And I'm gonna make that a 4. I kind of explored a few brushes, but nothing beats that first one just because I'm trying to get something done here right now. Okay, we're trying to get things done, all right, new guy. That's what they say in training day. Okay, new guy. All right. All right, so we got that. Now, what I want to do with this is right-click, let me see, and make it a group. Right there. Boom. See? Now it's a group. Now that I made it a group, there it goes right there. I can unlock the background and move that group in under the clip and path. And now it shows up inside of that circle. You see that? You see that? You see that? Let me fix this circle here. There you go. See, everything fits inside of that mask. I have a mask here. Everything fits inside that mask. You see that? Oh my gosh. Okay, select the ground, the road. There we go, the road. And I want to add a stroke to it. So let me just click and drag by holding the Alt key and then add a texture. Let's make that a 2 also. 4. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. So then move this around. And there's a ton of brushes out there, so you don't have to use the brushes that I'm touching on right now. But there you go. Look at that. See, now it looks like it's got a little hand-drawn, brushy, traditional art look to it. See, print on demand. You're making me believe that multitasking is actually a real thing. Steve, what are you talking about? Look at this. Oh, na. Let me see if I can select that and multiply. There we go. Look at this. Oh, what's up? Okay, now let's do a couple of the bushes. Let's see. Let's do that one. Can I add this? Yes. And I want to, yes, and it's darker. Look. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at that. It's got a little thing right there. It's got a little brushy brush thing. I'm going to find a better brush, but this is okay. This is a good start. Now, there's a second a fill. It's a fill technique, and I need to look it up so that I can, I'm just going to leave these bushes alone. I got the road. Let's make the road look like that, but not the bushes, because I want a different texture for the bushes. And I'm going to try this path again. Go like that. There you go. That way, it looks like it belongs that way. Let's see, 4. Yeah, there it is. So I don't have that line. There was a line for those 2 layers there, and now it's not there anymore. Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, there is a way to do gradients, and I haven't explored it enough. Let me see if I can figure that out right now. Let me get rid of this shape here we don't need. And then there's our brushes. So let's do it outside of here. For now, we're done with this background. Let's go here and just make a shape. And we're going to go into gradients. And let's do a, there it is, the gradient. And this is where you have to find ways to do that shading that is not like this. So edit gradient, that's just does that. Okay. Color. And but there's a way to do texture. So I'm going to have to look that up and bring it in. Add a new fill from appearance panel. Where'd it go? Where's my appearance? Oh, right here. Oh, yeah, maybe. Stroke, fill, opacity, default. Opacity, default. Let me see. Oh, yeah, let's see. Right. Oh my gosh. This opened up over here. What are we looking at? Oh. Grain. Oh my. What? What? Distort. Diffuse. What? Uh-huh. Brush strokes. Artistic. What the? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Let's just go with that. Okay. And see, so now we have a little texture in here too. That is awesome. That's a good idea, PJ. But that's not what I want. So I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do in the next couple of days, I'll go live and show you what I did with my shading and ingredients, and then do a demo of it. Because I can't remember where I saw it. I know it was on Instagram. I know it was. They have it on Twitter. All these different videos on how to do certain things, and like, oh man, I want to do that, and then I forget. And because you got to do it when you see the example online, you need to open up Illustrator and do it. Otherwise, you're gonna forget, like I did. I just forgot. Let me see if I can even try to find it. No. All right. Let's see what the comment says. Curiously, I've seen that FedEx in the States offers high quality printing, but nothing else. So there is an option to print them with them and bind them yourself. You know, Keys, that's also an option when you need something done. Is that to show in your hands right away. So there's many ways to go about printing something. Add multiple fields and strokes from panel menu or bottom row icons on left hand side panel. Yes, that is true. But you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a brush. Let's just try something. Let's just do something. All right. So here's how you make a brush. I don't know if you know how to make a brush, but let's make a brush. So I need my shapes. Circle. Let's make some circles. As a matter of fact, let me fix that circle. Where's my color? Oh, down here. Come on. Color. Oh, there we go, like this. And take that out. And we're going to do a fill. That's a fill. All right, so let's duplicate this. And go like this. All right, there's a lot of dots. It's got dots. Now let's move some of these out the way a little bit. Let's go like this. Make it very spread out. And then it gets tighter. And then it gets real tight, right? All right, let's go. So right now, I'm kind of just throwing things around, trying to get a feel for what I want. And there's better, easier ways to doing this. And right now, I just need to get it done, right? Okay, let's get rid of these. And grab these. And then hold down Alt, click and drag, and boom, you got your, let's go right there. Move that there. I'm gonna read the comments in a second. If somebody's saying something. Hey, what's up, Zymain? Welcome to the stream. So, all right, here we go. All right, so we have this this grade. It's sort of like a gradient, but it's more of a series of dots. All right, so we got that, right? Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to make this a lot. Hold down Alt, click, and drag. Do it again. And I think there's a pattern, a way to make a pattern also. All right, so there's this long thing right here. See all that? It's a bunch of little circles. Then you go into brushes and click on new brush. I want it to be, oh, it's a scatter brush. Interesting. Art brush. Oh, look at this scatter brush. What? Okay, let me try the art brush because I know what to do here. Click OK, and we're gonna call that bubbles. Let's call it bubbles. It's fixed with yep. It does do pressure, but I don't need to do pressure right now. It goes to the right. Colorization, tints and hues, I think I forget exactly, but let's go click OK. Many options for printing. So now I just created a new brush. Look, I'm running out of space. So let's go and make a line here. All right, so this is a path. Tap on my new brush. There it is. Take off the color for the fill and change the color. There it is. Look at that. You see that? Oh my gosh. Look at this. Yes. Okay, so let's lock that. All right, new layer. All right, zoom in. Oops, come on. Oh, this is the wrong button. There we go. Okay, so we're back here. So now let's get rid of all of this. This is in the way. It's kind of a ton of stuff everywhere. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my pen tool and zoom in and just go like this. Let's tap this like that. Just make a shape here of a path. All right, got it. And click on my brush. Okay, that's a miss. So we're gonna definitely have to make some adjustments. Let's go to color. Okay, color is white. And it's gonna make this, there we go, a quarter size. It doesn't look so good. It doesn't look so good. Okay, let's try it again. Let's go like this. And then select that brush again. Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Oh yes, I see. I think I have an understanding of what's happening. Let me see. Come on. There's let's see. So because it's fixed. Okay, so let's double tap. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Let's tap this one again. Let's double click into the brush. Scale proportionally. Let's see. Okay. Apply the strokes. There it is. I was gonna get it right. All right. Okay, so let's do this again now. And I'm kind of just outlining a bush that I already have here. And select, boom, there goes the little circles. Yes. Okay, I want it to go the other way. So let's start from this side. All right, there it is. Select it. Boom. Okay. And let me double click this again. Let me see. Stretch between guides, flip, overlap, flip across. Okay, there's nothing here that I want. What I want is stroke. Where's my stroke? Right here. Let's see. That doesn't change anything. That doesn't change anything. Corner, align stroke, dash. Okay. Maybe I gotta go like this first. Let me see. No, that doesn't change anything. Okay, cool. So I got this. Excuse me. And now what I want to do is call this a group. Let me see if I can figure this out. 1 second. There's the bush right here. this, which bush is it? It's not, it's the one on the top. That, or these two. Yeah, those two. Select those two. And we're going to Pathfinder solid. And now I'm going to grab, now that it's solid, let me see, is it this one? Come on. All right, those two. There you go, Pathfinder. Okay, there you go, they're solid. Solid as a rock. And get my, let's see, the new path, bring it in here. Right? Oh, yes, yes, yes. And bring it down. Okay. Like that. Okay, and then what I want to do is select those two and see if I can do, that's not going to do a mask, is it? Make clipping mask. Oh, didn't work that way. So do it again. All right, so I need this. Copy that one. Select those three. See what happens. And then make clipping mask. There it is. Oh, so cool. It's almost perfect. Almost perfect. So let's turn that color into a dark green. Yes, yes. Come on, let me look at that. Oh, that's cool too. But let's go HSB. The key here is to experiment, try things out. There's a lot of tips online, a lot of things that will help you figure this out. But you know what? Why don't you try some stuff? There goes the point. Let's go one. There you go. It added a little texture. Oh, yes. Same edge between it to have a continuous spread. Okay. It's pretty easy for basic book or comic. Choose the number of pages. Go to artboard panel and rearrange. Okay. Okay, so you guys are asking about stuff. Okay, thank you. Reverse path direction. Thank you, PJ. I did try that. They call panels in a different program I use. Yeah, artboards. I did the demo on it. The problem I'm having is I can't arrange. The way you arrange the artboards, Jimmy Flame, is by clicking on the artboards tool right there. And if you don't see it, it should be on your list of tools. Otherwise, go to your all tools and make sure they're all selected. How do I turn them on? I forgot. Right here. Here we go. A basic and advanced, and make sure they're advanced. The advanced tool, and then there it is, and then you can select them. Look, it moves. You can move any artboard you want, anywhere you want. Look at that. Boom. All right. Okay, so to figure this out, I got something, and look, it does look nice from far away. And you zoom in, it doesn't look too bad. And what I want to do with this path, the new path, I'm going to multiply it. There it is, and bring it down some. And what if I just made that black? RGB, and just make it black. There it is. It does look a little janky right there, but I'm going to find the brushes that will let me do this a little bit better. And once I figure that out, I'll go live and share it with you. And look at this. It's all right. I changed this from what it was, and I added a little bit of extra details in the backgrounds to make it look interesting. And then I can turn on my, that's the background. Here we go. Turn on my character, and there it is. And so my character has the paper texture around it. And move some of these windows out the way, and I have this paper texture all around the page. I have the background looking kind of nice right now. Yeah, look at that. And so that's cool. Maybe just leave this one this way. I still want to fix this right here. It's going to bug me until it's done, and I'll fix that right now. And then we're done for today, and we'll be back another day to show the progress and see what happened. How did it go down? Path, object, path, outline stroke. I like it. Lock all of these up. And then I can select, boom, there you go. Select the ones I don't want. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Anything that came out looking messed up is gone. It's going to be gone. There it is. Done, son. Oh my gosh. And we got that page. And now when I export it, and it's just a test. Let's move all this out the way. All right, go to save. Okay, let's save it. Nope, not save as. Let's save. Well, just control S to save. Then remember artboard. So this is artboard number 5 and 6. So file, export as. Let's go to with JPEG for now. Artboards, range 5, 6. Throw book work in progress 5. And we already have these here right there. So let's go with word texture and export it. Cut the pad into sections where the corners stretch out. That's good, Jimmy, PJ. That's good. Yo, I know that skyline. Oh yeah. And I know what he's stupid, Jimmy. And all questions are valid questions. And now that you know, All right, so export it. And, okay. And this is where you pay attention to your exporting, right? So I'm doing medium because when I do medium, let's go visual artworks, throw, book work in progress, 5, and then there it is, right? So medium is 1200. 1200, that's 150 pixels. And here's the earlier spread. This is what it looked like before. All right, and here's how it's going to look now. Okay, get it. And while that is exporting, let me open up Photoshop and go into the work in progress. Here, boom, there's the 2 textures. I like textures and I cannot lie. There goes Photoshop. And new file. What was it? 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11. 8.5. So that's 17 by 11. Create. Bring in my 2 pages. Got it. And move this one over. Grab that one and move it over. Oh my gosh. Oh. Let's see. There it is. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and export that one so we can see it side by side. Export as. All right, come on. We got stuff to do. We're trying to do things. 1200. All right, export it. Back to our book work in progress. Our spread. It's called spread 5 or something. Oh, it's spread 1. It's spread 1. Version 2. Okay, done. All right, let's go. Let's go look at this. And there is our spread 2. Version 2. Okay, hold on. There we go. Here's how it was before. By the time I finished yesterday's stream, and then here's how it looks like today after today's stream. What do you think? Is it different? Is it better? Is it a waste of time? Should I just be done with it? Or what? You let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the messages. Tag me what you're working on. Let me know what's going on with you. And get rid of this Photoshop here. Boom, get rid of it. No, don't need to save that. But there we go. Honestly, I like the one on the right. Says Zymain. Yeah, let me know in the chat what you think about this. And I haven't checked my chat over here. I'm sorry. Maybe asking for hand drawing tips and perspective. Yes, I need some people for sure. I'm not sure It's yes, Triple X. We need to ask Odari to come and show us how to draw hands. I have another partner of mine. He knows how to draw hands. That's his main thing. Is drawing specific stuff and how to get good at it. And of course we got Mad Monkey Love in the Discord, and he's an amazing artist who can draw hands, faces, lips, noses, all that for professionals. All right, well there it is. That's what I got today, and I'm gonna go back to add in some little bit of texture in some of these things. I think I'm gonna add some gradients in these buildings back here, and somebody said they know the skyline. Well, there it is. That's it. And maybe I need to do something for this edge right there. It doesn't matter. I might need to extend that further because it looks a little busted right there. But that's good. This is good. So far, so good. I'm going to keep working on this for the rest of the day. Make sure you follow me, Delta Tango Mike or Vector Maestros on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. And so that you can, and or check out that Throw Like a Girl project on my Behance, where I'm going to keep updating all of these different files so you can see how far I am along in the progress. So there you go. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Jimmy Flame in the house. Great seeing you on screen, man, says Jimmy. I'm about to drop back in the freelance world, so I'll be around more often. Cool. Well, let me know when you want to go live, brother. Typeface, yes, Keith. That is the next thing I need to work on is typeface. I was doing some research for the best typefaces for children's books, and that one is very rough. So the good thing is that I keep track of my typefaces. They're right here. You see that? That's why I keep a track, so I know which typefaces I'm using, and I can, once I start switching things out, I'll be able to edit this so that I know which typefaces I'm working on. Oh yeah, what kind of fonts we got. All right, thank you, Keys. Thank you, Jimmy. PJ. Let's see, Steve in the house. Appreciate you, Steven. Best graphic teacher. Thank you, Steven. Let's see. Who else did I miss? I know Triple X, Mad Monkey Love, and SLPPRICE. David Cohen, Jareen, thank you for joining us on Facebook, and I think that's everybody. I want to double check. That I don't miss anybody's name in case you left a comment in the chat and I missed it. Paragraph styles. Oh, PJ, you're trying to give me some homework. Adios amigos para hoy. Gracias por venir en este día. Yes, I need in design you have paragraph styles. I don't know if you have paragraph styles, and no, I don't think so. Let me see. Type. Where's type? Character. There it is. Character. Where is it? Oh no. Okay, right here. Character, and then and paragraph. Come on, where you at, character? This is crazy. I can't seem to find something. Type. There it is, right here. There you go. Paragraph styles. Oh my God, they got paragraph styles too. You're right. Yes. I set my paragraph. There you go. Thank you, PJ. I set my paragraph type, and then I can then click on the text and set the paragraph type so that all of it matches up. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me today. I will see you soon. I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Stay creative and stay tuned for more updates. I will be back streaming regularly in the mornings in July. So the next couple of weeks, make sure you follow me so that you can catch me when I go live, and I'm painting traditional for the rest of the month. I am DTM. Talk to y'all later. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out.